Yo, 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 it's your boy Manny Go TV. Welcome back to the podcast. Now, I hope everybody's been doing good this week. I hope everybody enjoyed their holidays and just in the spirit of giving and loving each other, man, for real. Because there's a lot of crazy shit out here going on. And I just want everybody to be safe out here, that's all. As so far as this No Jumper and King Academics beef, what's the point, man? Because, we're going to talk about it. And the first thing I want to talk about is why y'all going after each other next? It do hit different when Academics is out here really beefing with other podcasters such as No Jumper. Now, according to him, Sharp and Brick Baby been basically talking shit about him or calling him soft, whatever the case was. It was not to his liking. So, therefore, Academics, he came back and basically hoed niggas out on the internet on his platform and basically told him, like, I ain't a street nigga, but I ain't no bitch either. And I fucks with that, but I need to get more in depth. Like, why is y'all really fighting for? Y'all both two great ass podcasts or whatever you want to call it. Y'all do good for the community. Y'all do good for what y'all got going. So why keep fighting on the internet? That's what people want to see. DJ Academics, I don't know about you taunting the homies, talking about you gonna pull up and slap people, you going to LA and you dare anybody to touch you because you gonna have police. Police been shot at too before, bruh. And I ain't advocating nobody shoot at the police, but you can't be out here just starting shit with people. I ain't gonna say starting. I'm gonna say poking the bear. Even if you ain't started, you can't come in all LA and be like, hey, yo, I'm about to pull up. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing. I have security. I got police. What the fuck that mean? Police been shot before too. And so far as the niggas from No Jumper, the gang-related brothers he is talking to, why are you letting a mainstream nigga bring the streets to you? What? You know he gonna call the police. You know this. So I don't even see why you even trying to get on his level for it, bro. The Act is not a street gangster. Brick Baby, you from the hood. You know what it is. You can't do that with him. Sharp, I know you was in the game, my brother. I know you was in the game. So I know you done dealt with people like this before. Y'all gonna have to handle this shit off screen. Call the niggas up. Call on the phone, bro. And if you can't solve your differences, just let it go. But the last thing I feel is Act coming to No Jumper with a bunch of security, with 100,000. And that's what he said too, because apparently my sources, and I heard it from Sharp himself, say DJ Academics owe him 100 bands. For what? I forgot what it was about. But Act supposedly owe Sharp 100 bands. And then nigga Act said, I'm going to pull up with 100 bands. You ain't getting shit, nigga. Do something. He said, I'm going to pull up with security. And Sharp is like, I'm going to get it one way or the other. You feel me? I don't really agree with niggas communicating threats with video and online, because you know how this internet shit go with the feds watching, But Brick Baby, man, you done been in too much shit, man. You just came home. You out here getting money. You can still be a street nigga, but you're an entertainer now. All street niggas who get into the entertainment business, stop trying to beef with these entertainment people how you would beef with a nigga on the streets. It's not working. It's not gonna fucking work. Your ass going to jail. We all know that, bro. History has shown you over and over. Anytime a real street nigga beef with an entertainment person, you're going to jail. Because the first thing they're gonna do is they're gonna go through all the means to have security. They're gonna provoke you, and then they're gonna pull up where they say they're gonna pull up, knowing that you, going by the street code, have no other choice but to oblige on that smoke. And furthermore, why can't y'all do a celebrity boxing match? I hear nothing but put the guns down and everybody talking about they try to advocate it. So let's get more into the celebrity boxing. Or is it that a motherfucker scared to get knocked out? I feel like that's what it is. Y'all niggas be scared to get knocked out. Why? I don't know. You talk that shit, talk that stuff, but then you don't want to get punched out. Go train, come back, and knock him out. It's that simple, bro. It's that simple. And that's another thing I noticed today, man. These so-called gangsters, these so-called hard niggas out here in these streets, especially these Greenvillians. I ain't even gonna say Blockians. I'm gonna say Greenvillians because they doing that out here too. These be the most scariest gangsters ever in my life. And it be niggas that be big as hell. buff, and still scared to get knocked out. Like, what? Why you get so big for? Just to be working at Home Depot? But you gonna make sure ain't nobody stealing mail from you or some shit? Like, these niggas soft, bro. Bro, a nigga will pull up a gun before he pull up an address. That's the sadness. And these hoes out here be assisting them in the crash out. Assisting them in the crash out. So now you a crash dummy and she a crash dummy too. Oh, you ain't say that to that nigga. You ain't say that to that Greenvillian. Nope. Cause he's soft and you knew that. She playing you out your position too. Cause she know that. Don't get me started. Oh, please don't. Oh boy. Now, I ain't saying that it's all the females, but it's some of them. It's the ones who are put in a position of influence to influence other people. They put out the bad narratives. I promise to you, half these motherfuckers out here is not living what they say. It's proven time and time again. Every time somebody say they about something, you'll look them up, you'll look at the videos. Oh yeah, that seemed to be the plan. I'm going to modern myself after this. I'm going to develop myself in a way which gets me the same results as they do. And then you find out it's cap. What Quando Rondo say? I was capping. I was lying. And that's what these niggas out here doing. Lying to y'all. Motherfucker, Future, talking about how much he sips syrup and all this. And Nicki Minaj came out and said, he don't even do that. He admitted to her that he a lightweight. He ain't out here popping perks. He ain't out here sipping the syrup. Same with these bitches. Same with Sexy Red, Suki Hana, all these Lotto, Miami. It's cap, bro. It's cap. They doing their job as entertainer. I give them that. You entertaining as fuck. Very entertaining with your stupid ass. And it ain't that I hate them. It's just I feel it's too easy to manipulate the culture now. It's too easy. These women, most of these women who are telling y'all to go out here and be hoes in relationships, and y'all be out here standing by and dying and living by everything they say. Run a nigga for his money. Break a nigga. Y'all be in love with a nigga, but hate to go to your job to actually pay your bills. Y'all will all fuck the same nigga cause he lit. And then proclaim that niggas ain't shit. Bitch, you knew that. You knew he wasn't out here being Mr. Humble. You knew he was slinging dick out here to the masses. And you wanted a sample. You grabbed that dick, you swiped it, you rubbed it on your gums, and you got high. And you said, this is what I need. Stop the cap. Stop trying to live like Lotto, like Suki, like Sexy Red. That's not who y'all is. And for the ones who that is how you really getting the money, stop lying to these girls. Tell them the truth. Tell them everything that it come with, what it don't come with, what to expect, how you're going to be looked at different, how you got to move in that shit. If you're going to be dropping jewels, you got to drop all of it. You can't just give a teaspoon here and send them out there in that world with all the other bullshit going on. So shame on you as well. Also, Gunner, stop it, bruh. You're past the point. You already told on him. We saw you trying to put the sign up at your show talking about free Jeffrey. You should have freed Jeffrey by keeping your fucking mouth closed. That's what it was. You can't snitch on a nigga to get free, and now you talking about free Jeffrey. Stop the cap, boy. Stop the cap. Like, I've had it up to here. You did what you did. It's cool. It's fine. Do what you do. But don't that's insulting. You do something to keep the nigga in jail, and then you hold up a sign saying free him. That's disrespectful, bro. You shouldn't even have never said nothing else about Thug. You shouldn't be speaking on this man. Nothing to do with anything, because you're a key reason why he locked up. So most people can and will look at that as an insult, and they would be right to, because you're doing too much. Absolutely too much, Gunna. Ain't nobody pressed your ass yet. Really. So I wouldn't keep pushing it, bruh. This man fighting for his life. You might mean good shit by it now, but it's too late for all that. All you can do is keep being the artist. If you want to help Thug, keep dropping that music. Keep dropping them hard songs, getting that man some money so he can afford to fight this case. That's what you should do. Now, also, it's been said that Boosie is beefing with his brother and his daughter. I believe that that's going on about maybe some music or something like that. I guess she was signed to him and won't really pushing him like that. I mean, he won't pushing her like that, I guess, is the argument. Whatever the case is, it's difficult. And a lot of things I noticed in the game today, they tell you don't sign to an artist, don't sign to a rapper, because a rapper don't have as much time as they think they got, bro. That's a little something that even I myself have began to notice, that when people are signed to other artists, what tends to happen is that person is still working on their plethora of music. They're still working on their legend, should I say. And sometimes that's not the best thing for the person who's coming up trying to get their name out here. So I heard the tape, and boy, let me say, that nigga Boosie is Boosie. Don't matter who it is, he turning up. Let's get that out the way. The Louisianan Goku is real, bro. I ain't getting into too much about it, but he called her bees and everything else. Cussed the baby mama out too. It hit different. It do. And the situation with Boosie and Young Blue, that's touchy, because according to sources and his brother, they tried to give Boosie $2 million off rip. They tried to give him 2 M's. Boosie won't having it. I think they said he wanted 10. And how that go is, Boosie used his likeness, his image, to put Blue on. It's a kind of deal that you sign people. I heard it was non-exclusive. So Boosie signed Young Blue to a type of deal where I'm using my image to an exposure to put you on. Basically, once you start popping, I get paid off the back end of it. Opening doors for them to work with other artists with his cosign. So that much I do understand. But from what was told, Blue been trying to get him to put money behind him so he could really work and show his worth, rather than just being an artist that's just, oh, I'm cool with sitting over here to the side and not doing nothing and just having people write checks for me. So the brother also said that Boosie is not a good businessman. Like, he a hustler, but he's not a good businessman, and that's why he also recommended that artists do not sign to other rappers. Basically, Boosie saying that his brother forged signatures and went behind his back and did meetings with Empire, I think, which is owned by Ghazi. And a lot of artists have been signed to Empire. Matter of fact, most of the rappers from the West Coast end up coming back to sign with Empire. A lot of West Coast rappers, they do come back and sign with Empire. I feel like because Empire gives a backing for a lot of artists who are more so from the streets than, I guess, mainstream media. A lot of people don't want to give them chances because they feel it's a risk behind, backing up somebody who really about that shit that they talking. And that's why a lot of rappers and people won't get on. Excuse me. Do I feel like it's a risk or it's a curse with Empire? No. I do not feel like Empire is cursed to have all their artists die. Not at all. What I feel is they keep signing hood niggas and street niggas who really live in that shit, and that shit turns into murder, homicide, whatever you want to call it. But, yeah, so Boosie said that his brother was forging his signature. He went to a secret meeting with Empire and signed them to a deal. Okay, once he found out about the deal, Boosie's like, oh, I ain't having none of that. the Louisianan Goku is saying he want 10 million, maybe more, because he was cut out the deal. Now, with that being said, Boosie's brother does all the show booking, according to him. He does all his contracts. He does the renegotiation of a contract. So, with that being said, he's always having to put his signature down for Boosie. But now, all of a sudden, it's forgery. So that part really stood out to me. If you knew your brother been signing stuff for you, and he's been on 10 the whole way, why is it forgery now? Why now? That's crazy. It hit different. Also, he said that he ain't heard or spoke on the phone, had a conversation with Boosie in months that hasn't escalated or went to yelling, and you know how Boosie turned up. You know how he give it up. That nigga ain't having it. So, is there any way that they could come back from that? No. I feel like if they do, it's a double-edged sword. The main thing about it is social media, bro. Social media got these niggas acting like this. And that's the real. If they do not recycle, but reconcile, it's because they doing it for social media. They need the likes. They need the buzz. It's going to get them good buzz for both. Boosie, it'll show him as a family man, a good guy, to reconcile with his daughter. And he probably, I bet you, he going to drop an album right after that. I bet you. With his brother, that's going to put him back in the position of having someone behind him with a big platform, a big cosign, so now that he can make business decisions on his own and still have that great backing, that back source of income by working for his brother. So either way, it's going to be a win-win for both of them. The only one I really see losing is the daughter. It's already been I guess your mom ain't really making that much bread, and you ain't even really hitting like that as an artist by yourself to be just out here going on live, dishing the dirt, talking about the legends, because it's a lot of people who gonna fuck with your dad before they fuck with you, because he a legend, bruh. You gotta know that. You gotta pick your battles. You could have fought that internally. You could have made sure that didn't even come to light. That's what I would have did. I wouldn't have let that come to light. You handle that shit at home, bruh. Within the family. This whole thing now where rappers the family are trying to become rappers, the son, the daughter. The only one who ain't rapping is the mom. Like, that shit ain't gonna work, bro. Because y'all ain't gonna never really have no time to talk like a family. Everything is social media this. Every argument you gonna have is gonna go to the internet. So with that whole situation, Boosie, either clear it up or leave him alone. Don't talk about it no more. The more you talk about it, you cussing out your daughter and calling her a bitch and shit on the internet, it make you look like in a different light. That's all I'm saying. I just want to thank everybody for tuning in with us today on this episode of NSL Discussions. I am your host, Manny Go, and we'll be back again soon. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at Manny Go TV. Follow us on TikTok at Manny Go TV as well. We got some new guests coming. Some great, interesting topics coming down, man. Just please stay tuned. Thank you.